Randy Fox. Randy started in gymnastics in 1975 at the age of 16. The next year, he began coaching gymnastics and was the co-owner of his first gym, Angelina Gymnastics, a year after that. Randy was coached by Rudy Magdaleno and has spent his early gymnastics career as a coach at Lufkin Parks and Recreation, Texas Tumbleweeds under Texas State Judging Director Ginger Ahrens, and Gymnastica Olympia with Olympic team manager Pat Yeager and his wife, Nikki. Randy became a member of the LSU men's gymnastics team in 1978, where he was coached by former Olympian Armando Vega. The next year, he began coaching women's gymnastics at LSU under head coach Dee Dee Bro. During this time, Randy also coached at the Olympia Training Center with elite coaches Vannie Edwards and Neil King, and was the Assistant Regional Age Group Director for Region 8 under Bruce Davis. After college, Randy was the head coach at Amarillo Gymnastics, Browns Gymnastics, and Academy of Gymnastics. He also assistant coached at Dynamos and Desert Devils. In 1993, Randy served the gymnastics community part-time as a consultant and coach while pursuing his other love, sculpting. From 1996 to 1999, Randy was commissioned to sculpt scaled-down models and authentic replicas of NASA's spaceships and astronauts. His sculptures were used to make educational toys that have been sold in Earth, Science, and Space Museum gift shops nationwide, including the Kennedy and Johnson Space Centers. In 1999, Randy was commissioned to sculpt the Shales Award, which is annually presented to the #1 pinner in NCAA collegiate wrestling. His sculpture was cast into bronze and mounted on an Italian marble base. Randy returned to gymnastics in 1999 as the head coach of Nassau Gymnastics in Nassau, New Providence, Bahamas. 2002 saw a drastic change in climate when Randy moved to Vancouver, Washington, and became the assistant head coach at Gold Star Gymnastics. In 2003, Randy teamed up with 1984 Bulgarian Olympic bronze medalist Zdravko Stoyanov to open Vega, where he still coaches today. Vega currently enrolls 1,687 gymnasts, dancers, and cheerleaders with 264 competitive team members. Throughout his career, Randy has assisted in the training of several elite gymnasts who eventually became U.S. national and Olympic team members. They include Christy Phillips, Brandy Johnson, Shannon Miller, Sandy Woolsey, Liz Crandall, and Juliet Bangerter. Randy would like to thank some of his mentors and coaches who have influenced and impacted his success. He says, his 40 years of gymnastics has been full of lucky breaks and being at the right place at the right time. I owe a debt of gratitude, Randy says, to my mentors and friends in the sport who have helped me become the coach I am today. They include Robert Cowan, Rudy Magdaleno, Pat Hamilton, Mark Yancey, Tammy Biggs, Dina and Donna Johnson, Marion Dykes, Deb Cornegay, all the LaFleurs, Tim Rand, DJ Milam, Scott Krause, Ro Kretzer. He would also like to add apologies to others who have temporarily slipped his mind. No disrespect intended, he says. The years tend to do that. Randy and his wife, Linda, have been married for 13 years. Thanks to her, Randy says, he has 3 grown stepchildren and 2 young grandchildren. In addition to gymnastics and coaching, Randy enjoys playing golf, the guitar and mandolin, and has a passion for inventing.
Again, a friend and colleague. The thing that did leave out of that resume is how on the cutting edge Randy was. He is the first coach I remember as taking a junior Olympic team on an international trip, which I was privileged to join him that we went to World Championships in Budapest in the early 80s. Now it's a little more common to take international trips, but those were the type of inventive things that Randy did and continues to do. I am happy to induct Randy Fox to the Region 8 Hall of Fame.
Thank you very much. I don't know what to say, and that's, for anybody that knows me, that's not an easy thing to say. First of all, I want to thank Region 8 for thinking about me. It's been a long time since I've been down here, and when I got the email from Debbie, I was shocked and wondered, how in the world did this happen? Is there another Randy Fox out there? They got the wrong guy. And anyway, make a long story short, I've got a lot of people that I'd like to thank. You've already heard all of my thank yous, so thank you so much. And I owe a huge debt of gratitude to everyone who encouraged me along the way, and without their mentoring, I wouldn't be here today. To all the coaches, you are our inspiration. You shared your coaching and your spotting methods, of which we continue to use and share today. To all of the judges, administrators, and officials, you are our technical compass. The knowledge that you shared gave us the edge when meet season came around. To all of the gymnasts that we've had the privilege of working with, you've taught us the reason why we coach, to inspire and teach the skill of self-confidence. Because with self-confidence, anything can be accomplished. Who I am and what I've done and still continue to do is a combination and a result of everything that all of you have freely given to me. And paying forward is all that's left to do. Being inducted into the Hall of Fame is a prestigious honor that I will cherish for the rest of my life. I would like to offer my deepest gratitude and appreciation to everyone. Without you, this would have never been possible. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents for raising me to believe that I could do anything that I set my mind to. I've always been good at anything that I tried. And because of their teaching, I've passed this along to every child that I've had the opportunity to work with. My mother instilled love and compassion for others. And my father was the most talented man I've ever known. He raced for NASCAR. He was a world and national goose and duck calling champion. A 9-time national bass fishing champion. His fishing show, The American Angler, came out in 1972 and aired until 1985 when he got put on ESPN with his show called John Fox's Outdoor Adventures. I thought we hit the big time then. And finally, he was inducted into the International Fishing Hall of Fame. Dad, could you please stand up? He has recently come out of retirement to bring his show, The Best of John Fox's Outdoor Adventures, back on the air again. If you want to watch it, it's on the whatever channel. Pursuit channel, I think, on Dish Network. He's always and continues to be a huge inspiration to me. Mom passed in 2008, we sure miss her. But supporting me here today, I've got my entire family here from Florida. So you guys wave your hands and turn around and say hi to everybody. And again, I would like to thank Marianne Dykes, one of my greatest friends ever, and Deb Carnegie, and everybody else in this room, Ray Nash, Jeff, wherever you are, Tony. Thank you all so much, and Region 8, we love you guys. Thank you.